what you do. You look like a star, girl. Shooting past.
What's going on, y'all? Back with episode 3 of All About Love. I'm your host, Austin Perry. We got our next guest on here today. How about you introduce yourself real quick, man, so the people know about you?
First off, AP, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Everyone, my name's Curran. 23 years old. Just moved here from just outside Chicago, so first year in the Motor City. Loving it so far and can't wait to get started here.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Great to have you, man. Love having you here.
Appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how's your dating life?
You know, it's all right. I would say after graduating school was more actively pursuing a relationship more so than I am now.
Yeah.
But the whole reason for me coming on this show is for that to get started up again because, you know, to be totally honest, for the first however many months I've been here, been pretty focused on my job and meeting new friends, getting settled in, moving into a new place. That's been the top priority for me. So now that I'm, got comfortable, I'm going to start looking for a girl.
Start looking for a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What would you say for you are your biggest struggles right now in dating?
I guess just being active about it and actively looking for a girl, whether it be through work, through friends, through dating apps. That's another thing. Like I was on dating apps earlier and then just tried to kind of move my way on up here, working in Detroit as fast as possible. For
you though, like you're looking for a woman now. You say you're actively trying to do things. So what's your ideal woman look like?
Well, I think I'm gonna get started back on those dating apps.
Yeah.
You gotta have a big personality. I don't want you to be. It's not that you have to be loud and totally energetic, but I don't want you to be, 100% quiet, in your own shell. Doesn't like to go out, go to movies, go to sports games, go to bars. Like I like to do stuff.
Yeah.
That's my kind of thing. Like if it's a Friday night, Saturday night, I'm not, let's stay in and play a board game.
Right.
I want to go out and have fun.
You want to go out and have fun, okay.
At the end of the day, I'm still 23. I was in college a year ago. So
there you go. Right. So you're trying to get
active.
active.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like getting active, I can tell.
100%. Most weekends, if not every weekend, going out to bars, whether it be downtown Detroit, in the suburbs.
You don't talk to any girls when you go out, though?
No, definitely. I mean, got a small group of girlfriends from work, small group of girlfriends from outside of work. So, those, not necessarily pursuing anything with those people, more so people that I would meet at a bar, meet at a club.
Why, when you're out at the bar, why don't you maybe try to meet some new girls? Where haven't you made that move at all?
Well, that's not necessarily the case. I mean, I would say with work, I don't want to date someone that I'm.
Yeah. But I'm saying when you're out,
Well, when I've got a group of friends that outside of work.
Okay.
Guy friends, girlfriends, and there's a couple that have caught my eye that we're working on.
Oh, okay. You're working on them.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your game like? I mean, how do you go about getting her together, man?
I mean, I got a big personality. I think, try to stand out as much as possible. Try to get people to like me. Be the life of the party.
Okay.
That's kind of my strategy.
That's your strategy to get the ladies? To be the life of the party?
No, not to get the ladies, but I'm going to be me.
Yeah, be you.
I'm Curran.
I'm not Curran.
I'm not gonna change who I am.
Absolutely,
I'm gonna go out
man.
I'll be the loudest person there. Like to have fun. Maybe drink a tad too much, but
hey,
it happens.
We all do. We all do every now and again, man.
It happens.
That's
me. And I think I try to go up. Like if there's a girl I think is cute.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Especially if I've had enough drinks in me. Like to be honest, I'm 100% gonna
go
up to her and talk to her. But like, I'm also not the kind of guy that just wants to get into a relationship with someone that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the kind of guy that's I don't really know how to explain it, but if you kind of get my gist.
Yeah, well, okay, let me ask you this.
I'd kind of rather be a friend with you first, then pursue a relationship versus just like dive right in.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I haven't been too big into the dating apps because, don't want to just go out on a date with someone based off of swipe left, swipe right. You know what I mean?
I feel that. But I mean, let me ask you this: how many women have you dated, in your life? Like had relationships with or gone on dates?
Only 3.
Okay.
One in high school, and then 2 via the Tinder and Hinge.
Ooh, the Tinder and the Hinge.
Yeah.
On a date or a girlfriend?
No, just on a date.
Oh, on dates?
Just on 2 dates. I had one girlfriend back in high school.
Gotcha. Yeah, man. So I think you need to really utilize that a little bit more. Just the fact of using those apps to go on more dates. Mm-hmm. How are you gonna know what you like and who you're fond of, or even like what things to say around the woman that you like if you haven't gone on a lot of dates? Do you see what I'm saying?
That's true.
How often, when you see a girl, do you tell her that she looks nice?
If I think she looks nice, I'm I'm probably gonna tell her she looks nice if I go up.
Well, if you're talking to her, she probably looks nice, right? Or what? I mean, what are women you go after? Like, what's the scale, 1 to 10?
What do you mean?
Like, how good does a woman have to look for you to go up to her?
If I'm attracted to a girl and I'm in a bar, like, I'm gonna try to go up and talk to her. And
could she be a 6 or
yeah.
like? Oh, she could be a 6.
I don't think a 6 is bad. 6 is above. If you're saying 5's average.
Yeah.
But most girls that
Okay.
I'm going up to talk to are in a group of friends, and it would be like my group of friends go up to talk to their group of friends.
Okay.
It's very rarely just going to be like I point out one girl standing at the corner of the bar by herself. Like, that doesn't really happen.
Most girls are usually coming out with their friends.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with you going up to talking to them, though. Even if you're just one guy
Yeah.
and you're going up to talking to her, you find the one that you like. Honestly, her friends will probably like you a little bit more. It shows that you have confidence.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely something that I'll implement, but
Okay.
you know, when I'm with my boys, like, my group of friends will go up and talk to a group of girls. I mean, it's also an easy transition when you have girls with you.
That's very true. That's very
makes
true.
It easy to kind of, if you're at a bar, make it one big group. And that's where I can kind of, I can be the life of the party in a big group. It's going to be tough for me to be the life of the party one-on-one.
What's like with the craziest thing you've done when you're at the bar making you the life of the party? What's something that your friends just come up to you and talk to you about, like, to this day, like, man, that was crazy, Danny?
I mean, I don't have one particular story in mind, but as I've said, I like to cut it loose. I have fun.
Cut it loose.
I can drink, and I like to sing, dance, all that. So I'm not going to say I'm a great singer, and I'm definitely not a good dancer. So people tend to find my moves when I bring them out pretty funny.
Ooh, okay. Hey, that's a great way to get the conversation started with some ladies, man.
Yeah.
You know, you walk up to her and say, hey, did you see what I just did over there, girl?
Most of the time if I say that, I'll be joking around like,
of course.
You saw my moves. They're kind of, not so great, but they find it funny.
You got to
find it funny.
You got to know that they're not great, but at the same time know that it's you and it's genuine. And
True.
I think that all women can appreciate that, whether they're interested in you or not. They're definitely going to give you the time of day if you can just sometimes be able to laugh at yourself, which it sounds like you're able to, and you know yourself. So that's good. That's definitely good, man. What do you think is the most challenging part when it comes to dating or like approaching women?
I would say just finding the right person without knowing anything about them, like finding a person that I would be interested in and pursuing a relationship with. For example, if you're looking on a dating app, you don't know anything about them. All you're doing is you're just attracted to their profile picture.
You're not reading their subject bio or anything like that?
But I don't believe anything they're saying. Like, I don't know how I don't know if you're on any of the apps, but like, I don't.
On none of the apps, man.
None
of the apps.
The dating app is just sketchier for me than in person. If that makes sense.
You've been catfished before?
No. I'm just saying, like, the dating app just doesn't seem Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, whatever they're all called. Like, everyone's always on them. I feel like most of my friends that are on them go on 1 date, 2 date, and then nothing ever happens. It's just a waste of their time at the end of the day.
Gotcha. So, Danny, are you when you were using apps, are you finding good matches on these apps?
It's tough to say what a good match is when chances are looking at these profile pictures and the picture that the girl posts is something she's dwelled upon for. Do I look good? Do I look good? Do I look good? It's my best picture ever.
So you don't trust them?
I don't trust them at all.
You don't trust
That's
them?
why I've had a tough time kind of getting into the dating apps, because it's.
You just think it's all BS, huh?
Yeah, I'm an in-person, face-to-face kind of guy.
Do you feel like you understand women?
Yes and no.
Why yes and no?
I'm a people person, so I can talk to you, but some of the stuff that girls say and complain about and like constantly think about, I just will never understand. I couldn't give a damn about really what anyone thinks of me.
Absolutely.
I feel like
you need to carry that. You need to carry this kind of confidence in to talking to these women. I need you to get out here and talk to them more. I gotta instill this in your brain, man. I think I'm gonna have to call you every day and tell you this.
All right.
You gotta get out here and use this confidence when you're talking with the women, man. You gotta use it. You gotta use it.
Do not really understand how women work, but at the same time, like, I'm a good listener, good at talking to people, having conversations. So from that perspective, I think I do.
Okay. Let's figure this out though, Danny. I mean, when you are matching with a girl on Tinder or you meet her at the bar, I mean, how's your text game, man? Is it spicy? Is it bland?
Text game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's too spicy. I kind of keep it relatively simple.
Pretty bland? I mean, just a hey, how are ya?
Not a hey, how are you, but I'm not getting in any...
Salt and pepper?
And I'm not getting into any deep stuff. No.
Not getting into any deep stuff,
No.
man. Okay.
No.
You got to get her in person for that.
Yeah.
When you're texting women, I need you to act like you're talking with her face to face. Not all the time. People have busy lives. They don't have time to always be sitting here, talking and going on a date. Sometimes people just need to be able to text, or they don't have time to FaceTime. So I need you to be goofy, like how you said you are in person, over text message.
I mean, I can try, but that is going to be tough because, my personality is the biggest, selling point, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like, is only going to come out in person. But, I mean, I get what you're saying, that you just have the same confidence, same sort of style.
Yeah. Even if you want to send her like a video of you doing something goofy or you saying something, I mean, that works too, man.
Yeah.
But I need you to really be more strong on the texting game, because I love that you want to meet face to face, but that just it's not gonna work for you when you're really trying to get out here and find someone that you really like. You have to be able to cast that net out wide, so that way you can find who you want to be with, and if they're a match for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What are your standards?
Like, what is my type?
What are your standards? Yeah. What do you need from a woman in order for her to be someone that you want to be with?
I know this is from a movie, but what's on the inside versus what's on the outside. So
Okay.
Yeah, but also, like, I want to be attracted to you in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I appreciate the time that we had here today. It gave me a lot of good information, man. I think you got a tough road ahead of you because you're a picky guy, but outside of that, definitely will be able to find a woman that I think really fits you. But I need you to do a couple things for me, okay?
All right.
Moving forward, man, like I said, we touched on it a couple times already. You gotta be out there a little bit more. You gotta really talk to women, everywhere you're at. Wherever you're interested in, you gotta be talking to the women that are there as well, because it's probably someone that you could
Be
have a bond
interested.
with. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, when you're talking with women, I know you said you're very goofy, but you need to be able to turn it on and off, man. Sometimes you gotta be a little more serious. When you walk up to a girl, you don't always have to be super goofy guy. I mean, you could be funny, dancing around at the club, having a good time.
Yeah.
But when you go up to her, you gotta talk to her a little bit with some
Yeah.
emphasis, man. Straightforward, and it's like, you're looking good. I like what you're doing tonight. Let's go get a drink, right? You're not asking her. You're telling her kind of what you want to do, so that way she gets a vibe from you that you have interest in her.
Totally.
Because it's very important for you to make these women know that you want to pursue them. And also, I think that when it comes down to, finding women on dating apps or even just out, like, you got to lower your standards a little bit, buddy. I mean, you got to be able to talk to a lot more women out here.
Yeah.
You're out here trying to base everything off of what they're writing in their bios and what they tell you off one thing. You got to talk to more girls, man.
Right.
I mean, if a girl says she likes to have fun and go out and, she does makeup, that's okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to have a 10-year plan, a 10-year goal.
Yeah.
You got to be able to, ease into that type of stuff and not be so critical, on the first thing that she says. Because if she did that to you, man, you'd have a tough road ahead of you.
Yeah. No, I
Tough
think
road.
To your point about the, being more serious and everything, like, I can't be mature. It's just my natural personality is to be funny and that's who I am.
That's cool. That's cool. And that's fine. But you also need to be taken serious at times too. You don't want people stepping all over you or acting like they can have their way with whatever they want with you, right?
Yeah.
You need to be a little more straightforward in regards to talking to women, because she's going to respect that and she's going to like that.
Right.
I'm telling you, she's going to like it. I'm not saying be rude to her, be mean to her, but just let her know how you're feeling and where you want to go for the next step. You see what I'm saying?
Right on.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing I need you to do, Danny, you're a pretty skinny guy. You look like you're in shape, but I need you to put on about 15 pounds of muscle, man. Every morning you wake up, I need 100 push-ups out of you. Get some good protein.
That's not a problem, because I mean, I've been working out, pretty consistently over the past however many months, and working out for me has primarily been cardio.
Okay.
And now we just got a bench press in the basement, so I'm gonna start using that. Got a punching bag, which
there you go. Get
trains
those
all,
punches
all
in.
muscles in the body, especially
right.
upper body. And then I know a lot of my friends and people in the past are big on protein shakes and stuff, but I've never really been in.
You need to get
but
protein.
I want to start
eating.
That's the other thing. My eating schedule. I don't eat 3 meals a day, so you need to start doing that. You need to start taking care of the body more, because I'm in good shape and I can run for a long time, but I got to start getting stronger.
For sure.
Back when I was playing sports, I feel like I've lost muscle in recent years. So I agree with you.
Danny, let me ask you this: you ever wear contacts?
No, I got glasses when I was senior in college, so last year.
Okay.
And then I lost him on spring break.
You're having too much fun.
Yeah. Lost him on spring break, and then recently, as of 2 months ago, just got a new pair. And I just wear these for work to look older when I'm meeting with a client.
Okay.
And
Well, we don't want you looking really old when you're going out to talk to girls. I want you to maybe take them off every now and again.
No. If I'm going out to a bar or club, I never wear glasses.
Show them the eyes, man. The eyes don't lie.
This is for work when I need to look older for a client, or when I'm watching TV from a long distance away.
Okay.
See, that's it.
All right, for sure. How's your swag game?
Really bad. I mean, I feel like I dress pretty nice most of the time. I don't know how you feel, but that's what I'd say about it.
Danny, I want you to go to the mall.
I was coming straight from work. That's the only reason.
Hey, I'm not saying anything wrong with this.
I forgot to bring a change of clothes. That's
I'm not saying anything. Show them the socks, Danny. Show them the socks.
Forward down the field, baby.
Pull them up. Get them up, Danny. Show
Forward
them the
down
socks.
the field.
That's what I'm talking about right there, Danny.
Yeah.
Look, I need you to go.
That's a 2023 Super Bowl champs. That's what I'm talking about.
Danny, I need you to go to Somerset.
All right.
And there's 3 stores I want you to go into, okay?
Okay.
Nordstrom.
Okay.
Urban Outfitters.
I've been there. Okay.
Urban Outfitters. And PacSun.
Okay. PacSun.
If you see a tall guy with a little more muscle than you look at a shirt, I want you to go buy that shirt.
All right. Right on.
And I want you to wear it out to the bar this weekend and see what happens.
Okay.
You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Some shoes too.
These shoes aren't bad. I just scuffed them up a little. These are nice. You can't. I mean, come on.
I don't want you wearing these to the club, man.
Yeah, no, not to the club. This is coming from work.
I know. I can just get the vibe.
I'm not wearing these to the club. That's the other thing. Not a big shoe guy.
Okay.
But the Nikes I have are kind of trashed. But they are, when they were originally, they're nice. But
how many years you had those shoes, bro?
Less than a year. I wore them to Ann Arbor, Michigan.
How many shoes
One
you got?
of the worst places on earth. And trashed them.
Man. Okay. Yeah, we need to get your shoe game up. Get 2 new pairs of shoes. I want you to go to Finish Line. I want you to go to Foot Locker.
Yeah. All right.
Get a pair from each. Get some cologne, too.
Okay.
And that's all I got for you, man. Would love to catch up with you in maybe a couple months and kind of see how it's been going for you. But appreciate your time here today, man.
Nice.
It's been a great one.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. And that wraps up our episode 3 here for All About Love. I'm your host, Austin Perry. Thank you again for Danny Curran coming on today and giving us more information about himself. We'll be back with a new episode soon. See ya.
It don't matter what you do. You look like a star, girl. Shooting past the moon. You can stop it.